Okay, where are we going this morning?
Out of Florida.
And he's back.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this. The camera's on. I've got to be in camera.
We're leaving.
Just a regular Brad Pitt. Okay, anyway, what?
What? Sorry, Brad. Because Brad watches our videos.
Where are we going? Yeah, of course.
We're leaving Florida.
Yeah.
We're getting closer to the 102-degree heat that's forecasted for Sunday at home.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But we're heading to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Going to stay at a KOA there for a couple of nights. I have found the older I get, and yes, I'm getting older. She's not. I am. The older I get, the less distance I like to. I don't like eating up the miles like I used to. I mean, I could drive 13, 14 hours a day and love every minute of it. Now, not so much.
I think you're more relaxed now. Life isn't going by so fast. You don't have to fit it all. Well, I mean, I guess we are getting closer to the end of life, but as far as fitting it all, I know.
Just went off in the ditch. Just scary.
Fitting it all in because you got to get back to work. It's just different now.
Yeah, she's got to get back to work. I don't. So I'm trying to tell her to not go back to work, but anyway, and like yesterday, it was ended up being 7 hours. We stop. At this point, we're stopping almost every hour just to get out, walk around. So it took us 7 hours to get from Wildwood to Holt, Florida. Today's journey looks to be almost 5, maybe. We'll probably push it to 5 because I still plan on stopping every hour just to get up and walk around and
kind of stretch.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm just not into eating up miles like I used to be. Which is fine, I mean, because now we slow down and we actually soak in some of the stuff on the way. So we're going to head off to Baton Rouge. We've stayed at this KOA before.
Sweet Baton Rouge.
We're not calling, we're just going. What a day.
We did a lot.
Okay, so the first plantation we went to was an hour. Seriously, this is starting to get a little old. Wow, dude. I'm not paying you. So, it was about an hour away from where we're at right now, Baton Rouge, KOA, St. Francisville. And what was the name of the plantation?
Oh my gosh. Was that that one wasn't Audubon, that was
Rosedown?
Rosedown, okay. Is that it? Rosedown?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was Rosedown, the name of the plantation?
Maybe?
Maybe? Hold
we
on
go.
a second.
That one, I think.
Rosedown. That one was really cool and opulent.
Whoa, look at you and your words.
Fascinating. Really was fascinating. Yeah. I mean, first thing that comes to mind is the size of the plantation was the size of the town that we're from.
2 miles by 7.
Yeah, and I think the town we're from is
2 by 6 or 2 by 7.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's good sized plantation. And
small town, but good sized plantation.
Yeah. And the gardens were amazing. And apparently the lady of the house is the one that, I don't know that you got to be kind of careful with some of this stuff. They said she did the garden and all that, but when you have 450 slaves, how much did you really do? So,
but I think she designed it supposedly and stuff.
The place is just fascinating. The main house was completed in 1835. So we're creeping up on 200 years. And the structure itself is original. I don't see many modern houses lasting 200 years.
Well, it was made, I mean, like you said, the structure, the boards went from the deck all the way across the huge house, and it was built like an A-frame barn. I mean, this thing is solid. It's the steps. One thing that got everybody is we walked up these steps that are very, very old. Get up to the top, and she mentioned, did you notice that they didn't creak? No, they were solid. I mean, there was not even a creak. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and and the furniture, 85% of the furniture in the house is original to the house. It was fast. And really, to me, the grounds themselves, you're walking up that long driveway that's covered with the trees. Okay, that's what I picture when I picture a plantation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just is.
Absolutely. It was amazing. It was Gone with the Wind. It was everything you think of. It was amazing.
The house itself, when you stepped inside, you said Gone with the Wind, but Gone with the Wind has a double staircases going up from
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, the plantation was still huge. I mean, the mansion, the house, whatever, the main building was humongous.
Living quarters.
Oh, and the slave stairs.
Yeah.
They did not do anything with these stairs when they went through and did a lot of the restoration. They didn't touch the stairs. And you can see just how worn these stairs are. And I mean, those stairs were for the slaves. That was how they went up and down and delivered stuff.
Including buckets of water and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah. I mean, all the stuff that you don't want to do right now.
Yeah.
Fascinating place. State of Louisiana, it's a state historic site, so the state of Louisiana runs it, and
The tour
really,
guide she was great.
Oh yeah, tour guide was awesome.
I mean, you couldn't everything anybody asked. She had a full explanation.
Oh yeah, no,
full story. She knew everything.
Yeah, she knew. I don't think you could have stumped that girl.
Yeah.
She was very well versed in the history of this place.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went, and this was just off the cuff. We heading back to camp, and we go to
Audubon.
the
sorry,
Audubon State Historic Site.
Okay. And guess what's funny about going to that?
The Oakley Plantation.
There you go.
And the one of the fascinating things is one of the girls from Rosedown married
her next door neighbor,
basically, from Oakley.
So you Bridgerton fans, we got Colin and Penelope here.
Oh my gosh, you had to go there.
Had to go there.
So that was pretty neat. Now there was a striking difference between the two buildings, main houses. The main house at the Oakley Plantation, and I got to apologize, my battery went dead on the GoPro midway through the house, and the battery I had in my pocket was also dead. So YouTube fail on my part. But anyway, back to the difference between the two was really how they were outfitted. Rosedown was all opulent with just a lot of antebellum Victorian type furnishings, and then
truly Gone with the Wind type.
Yeah, and then
not Carol Burnet's Gone with the Wind.
Seriously. The Oakley Plantation was
more like Carol Burnett's Gone with the Wind.
No.
No, it was.
It was the furniture in it was a federal style furniture, which is still not cheap furniture, but it was older and looked more basic.
Yeah. But I mean, and the Oakley Plantation, the owners of that place were in the top 1% in the income bracket in all of America.
And of the two, the Oakley was the older plantation. Started
about 30-something years older.
Well, let's see. They finished the main house at Rosedown in 1835, and the Oakley Plantation they started in 1780. So it was the older of the two plantations. It was just quite a bit of difference between the two. Mm-hmm. One was opulent, one was more basic.
But the basic one at the time was opulent because, I mean, he talked about, most people, they would have like a log with a little notch cut out of it. That was your chair. And this had, the really...
sofas.
Yeah. So it was... But when you go to the first one, when we go to the Rosedown, and then you go to the Oakley, it's a big change.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going down.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
The whole, this embodies one of my reasons for wanting to make 3 nights at one location a minimum.
Well, yeah, there were things we still wanted to do today that we never closed.
Yeah. We drove an hour to spend a couple hours at one place, and ended up we were up there for 5 or 6 hours. So great day, just a educational type trip about Louisiana plantations, doing the two in the same day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, learned a lot. Would like to hang around and learn some more. So
it was really neat the way we did the one, and then we went to the guy that she married and went over that one. That wasn't intentional. It was pretty cool.
Very interesting. The reason it's Audubon State Historic Site is kind of odd. John James Audubon stayed at that at the Oakley Plantation for like 3 months.
No, it was more than that.
No, it was like 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of when Mason was with him. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And he's famous, of course, for documenting and drawing birds and different species of birds.
Yeah.
He wasn't such a great guy when you look into him.
No.
But
not a guy I would name a state historic site after.
No.
But anyway, that convection oven is talking to us, which means it's time for me to put the pizzas in. Because that's something in all this mess that we woke up this morning, we ate breakfast, and we drove off.
Yeah, we do this.
Yeah, we haven't eaten since breakfast, really.
I forgot food.
And I think maybe we need these pizzas. So
yeah, it's calling to us.
Yep. So hey, we'll catch y'all down the trail.
Bye.